Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining in another episode of the From Trackside podcast. And we are here to inform you about a whole lot of things that will be happening in the 60 meters at the Gibson Makok Relays. Yes, that will be stated for the National Stadium. And a plethora of top athletes will be competing. One such athlete, though, that will not be competing is Kishane Thompson. Yes, Kishane Thompson will not be competing in that one. But when I look through the list, my people, it is very, very, very interesting to see some of the athletes that will be performing, some of the athletes that will be on show. And one such athlete is Nishion Ebanks. Yes, remember that athlete that clocked 6.54 behind Kishane Thompson? Yes, he's an MVP athlete. And I mean, he went to Astana and he did not do so well. It was like an experience that he definitely would want not to recall. Yeah. But we do see the potential in him. And whatever Stephen Francis brings to the fore, then we know that there has to be something, there has to be some talent. And we look forward to see him compete again on local soil and to see him more up close so that we can, come to more conclusion. A matter of fact, we will not be able to, speak to all that we want to speak after we see him over 100 meters or 200 meters, if you ask me. But definitely, it's going to be a treat to see him perform again. Michael Campbell will also be competing in that one. The man from Barbados, Mario Burke, he will also be competing in this one. Odario Phillips from the MVP camp as well. Ramon Barneswell from the MVP camp. And the man that everybody wants to see. Everybody expected him to be in an indoor 60 meters. However, Rasheed Broadbell will be opening with a 60 meters outdoor. Listen, Rasheed Broadbell has a 60-meter personal best of 159 and up. So you know that he's no slouch. Remember, this man is a sub 13 sprint hurdler. Yes, sub 13, 110 meters hurdler. And we believe that this is the man that can actually upstage Grant Holloway. He has done it before on the circuit, and it was just uh, against all odds where he actually fell. You know what I mean? That we're not expecting. He bounced, but he came out after having a tough season last season, and he was able to secure himself a bronze medal. Very tight one there on the line, but I do believe that this youngster has the propensity to do great. He is back where the MVP camp is concerned. So Rasheed Broadbell plus MVP equal greatness. Seen? So we're looking forward to see him competing. Rowan Watson is also another one, former national champion over 100 meters. He is one of those top athletes that I don't believe that we have seen his full potential to date. And with this event coming up, and this season, a lot that is out there up for grabs. I think Rowan Watson will be coming out and stepping up this season. He has a personal best of 661, and that was done this season in his season opener over at the GC Foster College. If you watch very carefully, you see him as one of the athletes who is actually racing on the screen. Romel Sewell from the MVP will be competing as well. Rasheen McDonald. What is Stephen Francis and crew doing with Rasheen, big boy McDonald? Listen, Rasheen, a fast man for a 400-meter and nine. Remember, so them money have 43, you know. Them money have 43. Listen, big boy is the national champion, you know, so no take national record all over 400 meters. Don't take him speed lightly, you know. And we notice he has been running a lot of 60s this season. What is the MVP camp working on? Let us see. Let us see what he'll be doing. He has a season best of 678, and that is his PB. And if he continues, then he's going to get faster. and we look forward to see that. Sean Bryan of UTEC will be competing. Zenil Ferron, MVP. Odain McPherson from Sprintech over at GC Foster College. Makish Campton from Sprintech. The Vincentian will be competing in this one. Kadrian Golson. Yes, he has a season best of 6.65. He looks easy and comfortable over at the Western Relay last time he compete. So I'm looking forward to see Kadrian Golson. Brendan Rodney, the Canadian, he will be coming out as well to compete in the 60 meters. Ibadola Adam from Sprintech, he'll be competing. Nicardo Hines of Titans. Adrian Carr of Motorcade. Yeah, man. Adrian Carr of Motorcade, 6.70 personal best and a season best. Let's see Adrian go up against the big guns in this event and try to eclipse them in this one. Kishan Thompson of Motorcade will be competing as well. Shamar Ramsey of the United States will be competing. Roshawn Clarke, yeah, man, Roshawn Clarke will be stepping up in this 60 meters, trying to get some speed for his 400 meters. I guess he's trying to get out of the blocks as quickly as possible for his lead off. So definitely good to see. And he actually ran a 4x1 anchor leg, or is it 4x2? Yeah, man. I remember Sir Roshan win pen relays watching up. So he's not a slow person. Emmanuel Archibald also will be performing. Guyanese. Darian Skerritt from Swept Antiguan. Devon Lysite from the Pelicans. Blaine Bucknell from UWI. These are the athletes that will be competing. And we have another athlete that will be competing that a lot of people probably would want to see this season. Nigel Ellis. Nigel Ellis will be competing, and Julian Forte is stablemate. Julian Forte. When you hear that name, that one think about speed. Can Julian Forte do what he does best? Getting that early season jitters out the way and lay down the gauntlet. I definitely want to see a Julian Forte injury free this season. Cannot go one more season with these injury concern, Julian Forte. Whatever needs to be done, I trust that it was done so that you can come to the fore and deal with what you need to deal with. Dijon Russell will be competing as well. He's now at the Swept Track Club. Yes, Dijon Russell is at the Swept Track Club, and he will be competing in that 60 meters. Taekwondo Tracy, his training partner, will be competing as well. So a whole lot of Swept athletes will be running out. Gary Card of Woolmers will be running. Yes, Gary Card of Woolmers. He'll be going up against the big boys again. And we are eager to see what he will do in this one. So this is going to be mouth-watering. We're on the men's side to see these athletes come out and compete against each other. Quarter milers, 60 meter, 100-meter sprinters versus 110-meter hurdlers. So it's gonna be something interesting to see these athletes, put down the competition as they make their preparations for the season ahead. What say you? What you say? Gary Carter got take down the big men them, or Rasheed Broadbell will reign supreme, or is it Julian Forte? Or is it the quarter miler Rasheen McDonald? Or is it Roshawn Clarke? Or the man, the fast car from Motorcade, Adrian Carr? Or is it the man from Sprintech, Kadrian Golson? This is going to be exciting. Ron Watson might have something to say about that. And also Michael Campbell and Nishion Ebanks. So, people, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely, I'm looking forward to it. And thanks again for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay safe.